supposed to feel?
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss that stack, taking big swings, each hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
All right. What is going on, everybody? We are back for another live stream. Just another live stream. I did not think I was going to be able to do this one. I just got surgery on my foot, but I am here and ready to go to live commentate the World Team Trials Finals, the best 2 out of 3s, in the best way I know how in TrueTan Wrestling fashion. You guys can't really tell, but my foot is propped up. So this is, if I'm squirming around at all during this, that is exactly why. But that's how we're going to do it. World Team Trials have not yet started just yet. Feel free to send anything in the chat if you have any channel questions, your thoughts on the event. I'd love to talk to you guys all about that. I'm going to pull up the finals that I'll primarily be watching today. The finals that have someone sitting in Final X. I'm probably going to watch a little bit of women's as well. I really want to talk about 65 kilograms a lot on the women's side of things. I thought that was a really exciting final to watch. Former World Team member Mario Velte versus Bruntal, who's a young stud for sure. But a little bit on the men's side of things. Before we start, I might as well just talk a little bit about the event as a whole. So at 57 kilograms, we're going to have Camacho versus Arujau. Camacho in the semis got revenge on Ramos of Purdue, 11-7. That was a really fun match. Whenever you have Ramos, you kind of just have to expect that it's going to be some high-flying freestyle fun for sure. And Jayo Camacho's come a long way. Is not All-American yet on the freestyle scene, but is really knocking on the door to possibly make a national team, which would be fun. Could be a little bit of extra momentum. Rep my girlfriend in the background there. We got some friends coming over, so sorry about that, but that's all right. Got to do what you got to do. And then obviously Vito Arujau is a stud in his own right on the freestyle side of things. We all know that. Fun fact, I was actually in a bracket with him once when I wrestled freestyle in high school. So, yeah, but him and Richards' match was pretty competitive in the first period, and then Arujau just kind of took the lead and just kind of started controlling the match. I believe Richards came back for third, which was really awesome for him, a veteran on the freestyle circuit for sure. Just sort of making sure I didn't miss anything. Molden's doing pretty good for Campbell. He lost to Richards in the Conti semi, so he did not place. Richards did take third over Ramos. Moving right on to 61, one that I really wanted to talk about. This bracket absolutely fell apart. This is a weight that is why you don't make predictions, or not why you don't make predictions. Just one that was really hard to predict for when you think about it. Nico Megaludis coming in after a great U.S. Open, looked really great. First round against Shelton Mack, tough opponent, last chance qualifier winner, but just couldn't get it done against Seth Gross. Seth Gross locked up a mean cradle, pinned him to make his final. And then how about that Gross versus Mendez match? I don't know if anyone in the chat has seen or saw that match, but it was absolutely insane. Mendez had, I think, like an 8-0 or 6-0 lead, and he just got trap armed and and Gross took that one from him. And then we have, and then moving right along to DeShazer's run, which was absolutely incredible. We took out Tyler Graff, which is honestly a bad matchup for both of them. They're both just such bulky tanks. DeShazer won 3-2 there. I believe that's kind of, looking at it historically, it shouldn't be a coin toss, but just looking at styles, how bulky they both are, I could see how it could sort of be a coin toss there. But then DeShazer came out and just messed up Hot Rod. It looked like he was moving 2 times speed in that match. Got the quick takedown, quick gut wrenches, and that's a Loper in the finals. Winner faces Dayton Fix with Seth Gross versus DeShazer. Who would have thought the 5 versus 6? Totally awesome. I think Nico Megaludis came back for third. He probably wants Gross to win, in all honesty, to try and make a national team to beat DeShazer for true third at Final X. That's how I believe they're doing all the true third place matches at Final X. And then moving right along to 65 kilograms, which did not have a best of 3 series because you do not have someone staying out in Final X. So our semifinal winners are moving right along to Final X, which was interesting. I'm very curious what everyone thought of. So normally how it works is the winner of the U.S. Open, if there's no one sitting in Final X, they go right to Final X. And if there is someone in Final X, so let's take Jordan Burroughs' weight, for example. Say at 79 kilograms, David McFadden would have just had a bye to the Trials Finals, and then the best 2 out of 3 winner would have faced Jordan Burroughs. But instead they gave them the 1 seed, which I guess is all right. I mean, it is an interesting year for experimenting. I don't blame them at all. But it's just kind of interesting how they did that. But then it resulted in weights like this, where instead of doing a final, they just had the semi-winners having to win 1 match, not a best 2 out of 3 to make Final X, where everyone else has to get the best 2 out of 3, which I get it. Like, if you're a returning world medalist, you should have someone who's wrestling a ton to have some fatigue coming into Final X, but it's a completely separate event, so not really sure. Sorry, I had to take a sip there. Sorry if no one likes that. But all right, so where was I? So Henderson versus Nick Lee. I don't know if anyone was watching this morning's session, but it was Flo didn't have any sound. Wrestling Twitter absolutely blew up over it. I was gonna say something, but honestly, I had technical difficulties my first stream, so I am without a doubt the absolute wrong person to be saying anything. But it was fine. I mean, if you were watching it from the gate, you could have understood the scoring, I guess. But like me, where I was a couple seconds late to that match, I did not know what was going on. I thought Nick Lee was absolutely dominating. I did not know it was that close. Alrighty, so it's 3:31, and this has not started yet. So that's not refreshing. Let's see. Probably going to get an advertisement on Flow. No, we have not. So we have not started just yet. The finals, it's looking like the finals are a mat 2 for men and mat 3 for women. So that's fun. Yeah, that's looking exactly how they're doing. The thing on my left is all the finals that we'll be primarily covering. And then, yeah, I will also be talking a little bit about the girls, as I've mentioned. But right now, until the stream starts, we're just going to reference what happened. So, yeah, Nick Lee, Evan Henderson was insane. Evan Henderson finally gets it done, makes it to his first Final X, takes out the number 1 seed Maple. Henderson was the 1 seed at the Open. Lost to, I believe, Kolodzik. Kolodzik did not place here. I don't even think he made day 2, surprisingly. Excuse me, but Henderson comes in as the 8, beats Lugo, beats Kendrick Maple, beats Nick Lee in a crazy match, gets his signature head pinch to give him the lead 12-11, and he wins there. And then Yanni takes out upset man himself, Ian Parker, 10. This way was just crazy. Yanni looked amazing. I don't want to count on Evan Henderson because I was counting him out against Nick Lee. I love Nick Lee, so that was obviously disheartening for me, but whatever. But I don't want to count Evan Henderson, but I believe Yanni might have that one in the bag. But we'll see. We'll see at Final X. Anything can happen at Final X. But yeah, 65 is just nuts, man. Like, McKenna lost to Parker. Then McKenna beats him for third, but McKenna tech Nick Lee, Lugo, and Parker on his way back to third. Parker beat Kendrick Maple on his Conti semis after losing devastating way to Yanni. Bo Barlett, man, he has only lost 8-6 to Kendrick Maple. Like, that's the 11 seed right there, giving the U.S. Open champ a real run for his money. Still nothing on the flow end, guys. It's supposed to start at 3:30. Still not getting anything yet. I will double check this schedule here, though. Yeah, it is 3:30. It is supposed to start at 3:30, but we have nothing yet, so that's all right. And then moving right along to 70 kilograms, we have Zane Rutherford versus Jordan Oliver, the classic rivalry, one of my favorite rivalries. Two PA legends going at it in Final X Stillwater. J.O.'s going to have the home field advantage for the 70 kilogram spot. Rutherford looked great against Pantaleo, winning 5-2, totally controlling that match. Pantaleo, I think, got a little injured in the Burger match. Won 3-2 there, but still got the win. And here we go. We are starting our finals. I believe Jacob Camacho is in the tunnel. Live commentary here. Oh, no. Here we go. My apologies. Goldstein's walking out for the 50 kilogram match for women's freestyle. Goldstein is a stud, by the way. And then we have her opponent, which is Lamp, who was also an absolute unit there. Let's see here. So who is on what? Men is on 2, so we're going to do that. And women's on 3. All right. Jacob Camacho in the tunnel on my screen, getting ready to come out here to face Vito Arujau in the tunnel. For people joining later, people who just got here, on the left here, yes, is the finals matchups that I'll be primarily covering. I'm also going to be watching the women's finals. Those are also really great. I will be very specific in what I'm announcing, but if you aren't totally sure, it's primarily the men. However, I will be talking a little bit about the women's as well. Starting off here, we have 57 kilograms with Jacob Camacho going against Vito Arujau. Camacho walking to the center of the mat. And then for the women at 50 kilograms, we have Lamp and then Goldstein. Vito Arujau and Jacob Camacho out here on the mat. Goldstein and Lamp have started already on my end of things. Here we go. Vito Arujau, Jacob Camacho about to shake hands and get this underway. Really hoping for a scoreboard. Vito Arujau does his signature jump there to get us rolling here. And we are about to get underway. Vito Arujau instantly in on the leg of Jacob Camacho, taking him down. Jacob Camacho in the quadrupod position. No, nothing yet. No, one of the limbs has to come down, and he's down. Vito Arujau immediately into a lace. Nothing going on there. Vito Arujau goes up 2-0 over Camacho. Arujau is in the blue, Camacho in the red. As I said, Camacho had a great tournament, got revenge on the 1 seed Ramos, who beat him at the U.S. Open. Arujau getting a lace. That makes it 4-0. That makes it 6-0. He gets another turn, another one, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, Vito Arujau, your World Team Trials for USA champion, going up against Thomas Gilman at Final X in a couple weeks. Vito Arujau having 2 matches, 7-0 against Zane Richards earlier today in the last night 7-0 over Zane Richards. Gets a quick tech fall over Wolfpack NC State Jacob Camacho. And that is our first final in the book. Getting some deja vu from the Pan Ams where those finals are going pretty quick. But we're going to see some elite wrestling here for sure. Seth Gross is running out. I will be looking at the chat periodically. So someone's asking about Carr. So Carr wrestled Jason Nolf in the semifinals. He got, I believe, tech pinned. But Jason Nolf, obviously, as we all know, is a very, very tough wrestler. And then I believe he came back for third. Yep, he came back for third. He beat Shields, the 2 seed, the U.S. Open runner-up, and then beat the U.S. Open 4th place finisher Gant 10-0 tech fall. So David Carr did come back to take third. He's hoping that Jason Nolf wins so he can hopefully make a national team and place third. He'll be contesting that at Final X. However, if Jason Nolf loses, Jason Nolf will automatically get third place. But Jason Nolf is the heavy favorite. Back to the 61 kilograms. Seth Gross and DeShazer shake hands here. Seth Gross with his signature 2-on-1. DeShazer with the stocky build. Seth Gross with the long, lanky build. Seth Gross in the red. DeShazer in the blue. Seth Gross had a great run. Was down, I believe, 6-0, 8-0 to Jesse Mendez. Came back was scoring little by little, then got a mean trap arm gut to come with a 1-point lead, won that match 13-12, and then pinned the U.S. Open champ Nico Megaludis with a nice cradle to make his World Team Trials finals. The winner of this weight, best 2 out of 3 series, goes to face Dayton Fix. Seth Gross gets a takedown out of bounds with DeShazer holding on to the 2-on-1. DeShazer just looks injured. He's laying flat, getting up real slowly. We have a break in the action here with DeShazer working his way up. It might be a back. Looks like an arm injury. He's shaking his arm. So right now we have an arm injury by DeShazer. Seth Gross, they're replaying it right now. Looks like he had a wizard. Looks like he had a wizard and his arm might have got caught. Something along those lines. Not totally sure on that end of things, but that's what we got right now. Right now we have a break in the action with Seth Gross and DeShazer. And we're still waiting. DeShazer's still laying on the mat. DeShazer's route was even crazier on his way to the finals. He beat Tyler Graff, a former World Team member, as we all know, from Wisconsin. Wisconsin, several-time All-American. And then took out the U.S. Open runner-up, who also beat Tyler Graff. Rodriguez trained at Nittany Lion Wrestling Club with a mean tech fall gut. And right now we're back in the hand fight. Seth Gross, DeShazer battling out. DeShazer with the inside collar ties. Seth Gross using his length to not get too close to DeShazer. That's not what you want. DeShazer tries to get those quick high crotches snatch singles with his power. Seth Gross with the inside control. Not going back to his 2-on-1, surprisingly. Seth Gross with the shot attempt. Nothing going there. DeShazer back in with the outside control. We got action called on DeShazer here. Might get put on the passivity clock. Gross is pushing the pace. Going for it. Nothing yet. Gross in on a low ankle shot. DeShazer with the body lock trying to get him here. Gross has both ankles. No 2 yet. He's rolling him on his butt. I believe a score is looming. Oh, DeShazer with the nice hips with the front head. Nothing there. And I think we might get a step-out point here. We might get grounded. The table says 1 red. Is it confirmed? Nothing yet here. I do not think 1 red step-out was confirmed by Seth Gross. Seth Gross in the red, DeShazer in the blue. The 5 and 6 seed in these finals going up against Dayton Fix. Seth Gross in on another low ankle pick, and there's 2. Wow. DeShazer concedes that one. Seth Gross going to work on top. Going for his gut wrench. Got a boot in, actually. Trying to get the gut wrench here. It is currently 4-0. Seth Gross in the red. DeShazer holding on to a wrist. And Seth Gross gets the leg in, sort of like a Merkle position. Gut wrench. Gets the 2 here. Goes for the 6. Trying to get the pin. I think DeShazer's going to get out of it. But currently it's 6-0. Seth Gross, the South Dakota State national champ, Wisconsin All-American. They're working. DeShazer's holding on to a wrist. Not allowed to do that. Seth Gross back in with a gut wrench. That length is definitely building some fatigue on DeShazer. But there we go. We got 6-0 Seth Gross. DeShazer making his way back to the center. They are back on their feet. 28 seconds to go in the first period. Whistle blows. Gross in on another shot. DeShazer gets his hips back. Might get a grounded call here. Both their knees are down. Seth Gross, they're going to get a grounded call. They went out of bounds, I believe. No, nothing yet. Interesting. Oh, I guess they both have to be. Oh, went for the 2. Nothing, though. They're calling grounded. Still 6-0. 11 seconds to go with DeShazer going for the takedown out of bounds, but nothing happened there. No push out, no grounded points whatsoever. Here we go, DeShazer and Seth Gross keeping their distance with 8 seconds to go. They might be conceding to go to the break. Seth Gross not on the attack. DeShazer just keeping his distance. 3, 2, 1, and we are going into the break. In Seth Gross' corner, we got Coach Reeder and Coach Bono. We got Coach Sanders and I believe Gopher Wrestling Club staff helping out with DeShazer where he trains, and then obviously Seth Gross with the Wisconsin staff. Right now we are in the break. At the break, Seth Gross is leading 6-0 over DeShazer. Gross in the red, DeShazer in the blue. DeShazer is an alumni of Nebraska Kearney, one of the best to do it in Division II. Then obviously we have Seth Gross in the red. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are back. It's always something, isn't it? I think my Wi-Fi just went out or something along those lines. But currently, Seth Gross is up 6-0 with 1:15 to go in the red. DeShazer in the blue, down 6-0, a minute to go. I believe I am back. DeShazer in on a shot. We are grounded again out of bounds. Seth Gross is very good at getting that wizard, getting his knee down, not giving up any points there. Still 6-0 with a minute to go. Seth Gross is looking to take match one of these best of 3 series. Yes, we are back. So sorry about that. Thank you for everyone who stayed, I guess. Thank you very much. Oh, man, there's always something, isn't there? That's just crazy that my Wi-Fi went out, but nothing going on right now. On the men's freestyle side of things, Seth Gross leading 6-0 over to Shazer with 40 seconds to go here. On the men's freestyle side of things, Seth Gross using his length, pushing down on DeShazer's head. DeShazer circling away. DeShazer in on the hand fight, and they're going to warn Seth Gross for interlocking fingers. Nothing too crazy with less than 30 to go. No one can get put on the clock. All that can be given is cautions, but I think Seth Gross is good with his 6-point lead. DeShazer with the fake, trying to get in on a shot. Nothing going for him there. DeShazer, in on a blast double. Only going to get 2 here. Trying to get the lace. 10 seconds to go. Can he get a gut? Oh, he's really pushing for it. Nothing. And I think that's going to be it. 2-1. Yep. Wow, that really could have changed things up if DeShazer could have got a 4 double and then one of his mean guts, but Seth Gross with a nice parterre defense for Seth Gross to take match 1 6-2. There, ladies and gentlemen, we will see that matchup once again. Same with Vito Arujau and Camacho. For those joining us late, Jacob Camacho lost to Vito Arujau 10-0, so that match will be again for 57 kilograms. And Seth Gross just took out DeShazer of Gopher Wrestling Club, former Nebraska Kearney alumni, 6-2 in match 1. And here comes Jason Nolf at 74 kilograms, your U.S. Open champ, going up against the last chance qualifier champ, Joe LaValle. This is a rematch of the NCAA Finals from 2017, I believe. Yes, 2017, where Nolf got the major. But LaValle is on a run for the Lehigh Valley Wrestling Club, so this should be interesting. Nolf is also the men of men, so it will also be an interesting match for sure. But LaValle took out Josh Shields, the U.S. Open runner-up, and then took out Tommy Gant, and got literally a last-second takedown to win that match. But we are getting ready here for Jason Nolf versus Joe LaValle, match number 1. So here we go. They shake hands. Joe LaValle of Lehigh Valley Athletic Club, former Missouri alumni, and then Jason Nolf, Nittany Lion Wrestling Club, Penn State alumni, fan favorite, number 1 seed and U.S. Open champion. Joe LaValle, as I stated, was the last chance qualifier champ and now in the World Team Trials Finals, so never give up, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Nolf's in on an interesting shot. Joe LaValle had an interesting wizard, but Jason Nolf spins out of it, gets the 2, going for a gut wrench, but they go out of bounds. Nothing going on there between LaValle and Nolf. They come back to center as they go out of bounds. 2-0 Jason Nolf with the takedown here in the center. Jason Nolf with his outside collar tie, his staple, pushing off Joe LaValle. LaValle trying to get the inside control. Getting some hard snaps on Nolf, but Nolf is just taking them, looking for the openings. They're both really clubbing hard. Jason Nolf with the fake to the back leg. Nothing going on there with almost 2 minutes to go in the first period. Joe LaValle again back on that inside control. Jason Nolf appearing to just be pushing. He's got the over collar tie, pushing Joe LaValle to the edge. Joe LaValle back on inside control. Jason Nolf working. Joe LaValle on a shot. Jason Nolf with the front head. Oh! Gets sort of like a head pinch, throws his hips in, gets a 2-point roll for Jason Nolf. Jason Nolf in the red, leading 4-0 over Joe LaValle in the blue. We are coming back to center. Very nice movement by Jason Nolf. Sort of got a front headlock, pinched and tripped Joe LaValle to get a quick 2-point. I thought they were from their feet, so I'm surprised it wasn't 4, but I believe a knee might have hit right before that happened. Joe LaValle, front headlock right out of bounds on Jason Nolf's shot to stop it. They stalemate it, and we're going back neutral. Jason Nolf in the red for Nittany Lion Wrestling Club, up 4-0 with 1:30 to go in this match. Right now, currently just hand fighting. Both guys basically controlling center. Jason Nolf on a nice head inside single to the right side of Joe LaValle. Joe LaValle hit a nice wizard, sort of trying to hit, sort of got a reverse half wizard right here. Jason Nolf picking it up, and that's 2 for Jason Nolf with another takedown on an inside single to make it 6-0 for Jason Nolf in the red. Joe LaValle fighting hands of the leg lace, trying not to get that leg lace. 2 more turns will end this for Jason Nolf. Ref warning LaValle to leave his hands go, and they're bringing him back up neutral with 56 seconds to go in the first match of the 74-kilogram final. Both guys controlling center here. Like I said, Joe LaValle with a from space fake on Jason Nolf. Jason Nolf pushing away with the fingers. Joe LaValle goes for the fake. Hasn't touched the legs of Jason Nolf just yet. Jason Nolf controlling inside tie now, sort of just pushing off the shoulder. That is a signature of Jason Nolf. They're getting close to the edge. Joe LaValle was trying to push for that push out, for the step out, excuse me, but Jason Nolf did not allow it. Jason Nolf not letting Joe LaValle get his left side controlled. Ooh, very close to his step out point. Ooh, and LaValle scores, avoiding the step out, sort of hitting a quarter turn to get Jason Nolf by the edge and then getting the step out. So now 6-1, Jason Nolf. Joe LaValle just scored his first point for blue with the step out. 18 seconds to go. Looks like this match might go to break unless we get a quick forward turn. Jason Nolf goes for the double leg. Joe LaValle gets some hips. There is nothing there. Jason Nolf with the fake to the back leg, trying to get the small ankle pick, does not get anything, and we got 5 seconds. Both guys aggressively hand fighting, so this is fun to watch, and there we go. We are heading into break for Jason Nolf and Joe LaValle. Jason Nolf leading 6-1. Looking at the 74-kilogram bracket, looking how both of our guys got here. Looking at our 74, I'll keep that a note. Good idea. I probably should stop saying Just that's so everyone knows why I am so scripted with my videos. It's because I say a ton. If I tried to do videos like Fanco or Stalemates, I would through the entire thing. That's why I script everything so hard. But looking at how our guys got here, Jason Nolf took out the young star David Carr in the semis with a tech pin. We were back here hand fighting between Jason Nolf and Joe LaValle. And then Joe LaValle had a great route, as I mentioned earlier, but for people who got here late, Jason Nolf storming him for 4 out of bounds. Gets the leg, sort of goes for the trip inside, sort of like a Turk, and just pushes his hips in to get the 4 out of bounds against Joe LaValle. It is 10-1, Jason Nolf now. Joe LaValle returning to center. One more score for Jason Nolf. We'll do it. We'll give him this first match. Joe LaValle with the fake. Jason Nolf with the underhook slide by. Joe LaValle sort of rolls through it, and that's a takedown. Joe LaValle sort of just trying anything. Jason Nolf sort of just trying anything, and Jason Nolf gets the 12-1 tech fall in match 1 for the 74-kilogram spot. Winner goes up against Kyle Dake, our returning world champ, Olympic bronze medalist. Jason Nolf takes match 1 against Joe LaValle. That was a rematch of the NCAA semifinals. Joe LaValle has been having a great tournament, though, so do not count him out. He took out U.S. Open champ Josh Shields, Arizona State alumni, and several-time All-American. And then he also took out Tommy Gant, NC State alumni and All-American for the Wolfpack in the semis with literally last-second takedown. Here comes out Chance Marstar with the forehead tape job. All right, Chance Marstar had himself a run, beat the young star Carter Staraki, who came all the way back to place 3rd here. And then he beat David McFadden, got revenge on the U.S. Open champ. And then here comes the man himself, Vincenzo Joseph. Everybody loves him. Vincenzo Joseph beats Alex Derringer, does it again with the last-second takedown in a great semifinal match for only being a 3-2 match. And we are off, slapping hands. These guys have wrestled before. They are both PA studs. They wrestled in the Southern Scuffle final before in their college days. Marstar, Lock Haven alumni. Vincenzo Joseph, Penn State alumni. 2-time national champion, 1-time runner-up, and 1 time obviously did not get his opportunity. Vincenzo Joseph is in the blue. He was the 2nd seed coming in here, being a U.S. Open runner-up. Mars Stellar comes in beats Starocki, beats the 1 seed McFadden, and makes his way to the finals. The winner of this best 2 out of 3 series will get Jordan Burroughs. Both guys just hand fighting here right now. Vincenzo seems to be having inside control and has his underhook right now. I would have the matches playing if I would not get a copyright immediately. Get copyright infringement. The point of this is just sort of like have the matches up if you have flow, and just sort of watch it simultaneously like that, or just sort of oh wow, sorry, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm watching the match and trying to think about how to word this. But also just to sort of have commentary going on during the matches, stuff like that, depending. I know a lot of people have their thoughts on the flow announcing. I think they're all right at times, but this is just to give a perspective of how I'm seeing the wrestling. I'm just trying to experiment with different wrestling content and stuff like that. Also, for people who don't have flow, it's an opportunity for them to sort of know what's going on. The primary factor is sort of like a radio broadcast. So I'm from Cleveland, so if I listen to the Browns on the radio, it's sort of like that. That's why I try to go in so much detail with what's going on in the match. And with that said, I did just miss Marsteller getting a four-pointer right here. They are challenging it. Blue is challenging it. They did just switch it to 2, which I agree with. Marsteller did just get exposure to give it 2-0. So yeah, they take the brick back. It was not 4-0. I was really confused. Yeah, it was just exposure. So it's 2-0 Marsteller right here. Vincenzo Joseph back in. They are on their feet with a minute to go in the first period. Marsteller scores first, up 2-0. Marsteller in the red. Vincenzo Joseph in the blue. Vincenzo Joseph in on a shot. Marsteller with the front headlock. Nothing there. Immediately stalemated by the referee. Back on their feet. Vincenzo Joseph with the right side collar tie. Gets the left side collar tie. Marsteller working inside for his inside control. Nothing going on right now. Vincenzo really trying to get that left side underhook. That is one of his signature attacks, using stuff from that underhook. Marsteller feeling pretty comfortable. Marsteller's a pretty stocky guy, so it's going to be pretty uncomfortable to try and get those. Marsteller with the fake. Ooh, Vincenzo with the slide-by attempt. Nothing there. 20 seconds to go. I could see a possible score coming from one of these guys. 14 seconds to go in this first best of 3 match at 79 kilograms. Marsteller in the red, leading 2-0 over U.S. Open runner-up Vincenzo Joseph. Vincenzo Joseph with the inside collar tie. 2-1, and we are in at the break. Yeah, but no need to apologize for asking me to have the matches up and me saying I can't for copyright reasons. I totally get it. Yeah, no, the main point of these is sort of like Fanco does this for like college matches, and I just wanted to sort of experiment with it, see how I would do with announcing matches. And it's sort of just to be like a radio broadcast. That's how I look at it, how I look at my live streams. I've thought about experimenting with live streams, like going through rankings and like giving my thoughts on them. That's sort of a live stream I want to do. I watch a lot of like people who game with live streams, so that's why I love doing this. It's sort of like a dream, sort of like Hot Ones or wrestlers. But we are back. Vincenzo Joseph with double underhooks here, going for the out of bounds, and wow, Marsteller gets out of 1, whips down. Ooh, but they're gonna give Vincenzo the step out. I thought for sure Vincenzo's hand went out first, but referee might have had a better angle than me. Blue is going to challenge. Interesting challenge here. Oh, okay, so Vincenzo Joseph, the referee on the mat called 1 blue, but then the table and the other official called 1 red for Chance Marsteller, and Blue's corner, California RTC or Stanford, is challenging that Vincenzo Joseph should have got the step out. However, I believe Vincenzo did step out first, and Marsteller was the one who should receive the step out. So if this challenge does come back, it will be 4-0. Currently, it's 3-0 Marsteller. But if Blue does not win the challenge, then Marsteller will be leading 4-0 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the match. Let's take a look how these guys arrived here. Vincenzo, while they are reviewing it, Vincenzo Joseph took out Alex Derringer once again in the semifinals, like he did at the U.S. Open in the quarterfinals. And then, of course, Chance Marsteller took out Carter Starocki, as I have mentioned. the young Fiend who came back to wrestle for third and then took out the U.S. Open champ and 1 seed David McFadden, who had himself a run last time. Currently they are watching this, seeing the challenge. In my honest opinion, I think it's going to come back a failed challenge, and Marsteller is going to be leading the match 4-0. This is just a little pet peeve I've had when the camera turns and like shows what they're reviewing. Okay, yeah. So that is 1 point. Marsteller challenge denied. Marsteller is now leading 4-0. He did get the step out. Blue lost the challenge 4-0. Vincenzo Joseph is going to have to get something going. 2 takedowns or 2 two-pointers will win him this match. Right now, they're just fighting inside control. Vincenzo with the inside control, but Marsteller has some heavy hands on his head. Vincenzo with the overhooks. Vincenzo can score from that position. He is very, very, very good at scoring from those positions. With the overhooks right here, pressing down on the head is Vincenzo Joseph. Goes for the far side shot, does not get it. Marsteller gets the front headlock position right here. Marsteller trying to get it work. Nothing's going on. They still made it. They are back in neutral. Chance Marsteller, Lock Haven alumni, leading 4-0 over Vincenzo Joseph with 2 minutes to go in the match. Scored a two-point score early in the match. Got a push out and then a failed challenge leads him to 4-0 as they fight here in the center. Close to the edge. Now they are back in the center. Marsteller going for his far side underhook right here. Vincenzo Joseph fighting on his knees right now. Marsteller brings him back up with an underhook. Vincenzo Joseph with the front headlock. Nothing going on. Vincenzo with the front headlock trying to make it work. Nothing going on. Marsteller with the inside controls got out of the front headlock. Outstanding wrestling by Chance Marsteller. I'll say that right now. Honestly, he is wrestling out of his mind this tournament and in this final. Vincenzo Joseph can get nothing going on. Marsteller using his own underhook. However, Vincenzo is very good in his over-unders. They blow it dead, though, as not much was going on in the underhook positions. Blow it dead, bring him back to center neutral. Approaching that minute marker with Marsteller still leading 4-0, controlling center. Vincenzo going for that far leg shot, but nothing is going on with that. Oh, goes in for a shot, touches the leg, but Marsteller goes back to his front head. Too stocky, can't get anything. With 52 seconds to go, Chance Marsteller leading 4-0 here in this match. And I think we have blood time. Chance Marsteller is wrapped up on the head, on the forehead. So I believe this is blood time right here for Chance Marsteller. So there is a break in the action at 79 kilograms, match 1. In Chance Marsteller's corner are some legends. We have Reese Humphreys and Kendall Cross. Quite the legends for Chance Marsteller right now. And then over in Vincenzo's corner, they did not show over there, but I'm sure Grant Leith is over there getting energized. There is cleaning up Chance Marsteller right now. He leads 4-0 for anyone just joining us. He's leading 4-0 over Vincenzo Joseph. Taped up. Oh, we are coming back here. Vincenzo Joseph versus Chance Marsteller. 52 seconds to go in the match. Whistle blown again. I believe a clock issue. Here we go. Chance Marsteller with the overtie. Vincenzo Joseph in there with the fake on the back leg again. Not working for Vincenzo Joseph. I'm curious if we'll make those adjustments in the next match. Probably trying to get that fake on the back leg, go to the other leg, but Chance Marsteller's bulkiness is stopping it. With 35 to go, Marsteller leading 4-0. 2 twos by Vincenzo. We'll give him the lead. Or a 4. Gets that overhook. Marsteller using the underhook, going to his knees and sort of tossing him by just to fend him off. Vincenzo going. Marsteller staying out of the underhooks. Oh, they blow it dead. They blow it dead as the ref gives Marsteller a warning with 16 to go. Vincenzo just shooting at him. Getting his overhooks. Shot to overhook. Nothing. Marsteller laying down. Grabbing ankles. Trying to sort of scramble around. Vincenzo's going for ankles too. Trying to get a roll. And they're just laying, holding on to ankles. And Marsteller will take match 1. Wow. What excellent wrestling by Chance Marsteller right there to win that match, right? Wow, 4-0 Chance Marsteller. Match 1 winner at 79 kilograms. That will be a highly contested match 2 and possibly match 3. But Marsteller is taking match 1. The winner will go and face our world champ, several-time world champ Jordan Burroughs at 79 kilograms. And who would have thought, like, I don't want to discredit anybody, but who would have thought Vincenzo Joseph or Chance Marsteller, incredible runs for those guys, wrestling out of their minds. Super awesome to see. And out comes Mark Hall for Penn RTC, his coach Slay coming out with him. Zahid Valencia